Hello everyone, we are now still here at the Roof Gardens and I've got the wonderful Tom Price-Stevens with me for a little bit of a chat after your set.
Thank you. Thanks.
How did it go?
It was alright. I think it was, it started up, which is alright. Probably wasn't as polished as I would have liked. You shouldn't say that on camera, that's dreadful. It was lovely, it was amazing. It was the best gig I think I've ever played. Pretty much, if I'm not famous within 2 weeks, do you know
what will have happened?
No, so it was good, it was fun.
But you do have, it is such a raw, organic sound. Actually, would polished even be good?
No, I think there is that to an extent. I think when I started playing, if I messed up a note or a chord or a vocal thing, whatever, I'd fall apart on stage and kind of learn to ride that, and that's kind of what makes it now. So the laughter in the middle or a changed lyric or what tonight was an improvised half a song winds up being quite good fun. So, and it's nice, and so it's good.
And the barefoot look, I think the audience liked that.
I think they did, yeah. It's very random. It's basically me being cocky and going, the stage is now my home. So keep clear. But
wouldn't you have your slippers on if it was your home?
Maybe. I'm more of a barefoot guy. I think I'm more of a beach guy. Not much on. I played on some stage. I've had to wear shoes again because there's been splinters. Fortunately tonight was a good stage, so I could go barefoot and I was comfortable.
Phew. Don't sue us. Tell us what's coming up next. What can we expect from you?
Lots of it. I've had a quiet summer. I did a little bit of writing. So next up, we'll be getting a lot more gigs in the calendar. I've started arranging some events and started writing with other musicians as well. Not so much writing, but playing. As I discovered recently, playing on stage with other people is fun and less lonely. So doing more of that.
Collaboration.
Yeah, collaborations. I've got a few friends I'm working with, so that's fun. Finding some more gigs and building out towards next summer and hopefully do some festivals and bits and pieces and
brilliant.
Good stuff and just keep enjoying it.
And now what about when you write your music? Does that naturally come to you? How do you get your inspiration to write?
I kind of live in fear that I won't write another song because I never sit down to write a song. It's always very much I'll be sat walking home, or I'll be on a bus, I'll be somewhere on a train.
With his shoes off.
With his shoes off, yeah, and just a hobo in London actually. I'm just masquerading as a musician, actually a bum. Yeah, hoodie up the whole time, it's lovely. No, it's very much something will come into my head, a word, like last night I just jotted down quickly on a piece of paper, like 3 words which will become a song and I just instantly have that feeling, or what would become a melody or a guitar part which my flatmates now hate because I played for 4 months straight and then one day went, oh shit, this is the words for this song, and it became Peter Pan Shoes, which was the second song I played. And it kind of just happens like that. It's very organic and very, I feel lucky. It's like the song's already written and I just kind of uncover them, which is quite nice. I think if I have had to sit down and try and write stuff, I think I'd probably fail miserably. So long as they keep appearing, I'll be quite happy. And so far, they've gone all right. They go down well. So
I think that's the best way. It just sounds like magic, really. They just come to you.
It's fluky, yeah. It's like inspiration. It's you can't describe it really. They're just there to be heard. And I think it's getting to a point where I can start to play the music I hear in my head, which is nice. And I think I'm vaguely getting to that point now, which is cool.
Amazing. And what is the dream for you? What in 5 years' time? Where would you want to be?
5 years' time. Do you know, if I could make any form of a living doing this, that would be it. I don't think my type of music is necessarily like, I just do it for the pleasure. I do it because I get to meet people in London, I get to go to cool bars, I get to come to Rooftop Gardens and not pay £20 to get in. Like, it's fantastic.
Bonus.
Like, what more do you get from a night? So I think if in 5 years I could have found myself in a position where I could do a little bit of travelling and just play music and people appreciate it, and if nothing else, if I'm still doing a day job and playing in London and occasionally people come up and go, do you know what, that song about your sisters reminded me of my sister, or that song about the breakup reminded me of the breakup I went through 3 months ago and it really helped, and like, that's kind of what it means. If my heart touches someone else's, that's kind of huge.
You're a true musician, Tom. You want to touch people with your music, don't you?
I do, and not in a dodgy way. Let's just clarify that.
He's not a dodgy guy.
I'm a lovely guy.
Plug your stuff.
Plug my stuff. Google me, Tom Price-Stevens, Stevens with a PH. There's only one of me. There are other Price-Stevens, but there's only one Tom Price-Stevens. Many Toms, only one Tom Price-Stevens. Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud. I'm kind of everywhere, as you have to be if you want to be any sort of musician in London. So yeah, come find me and just say hey. And if you like what I'm doing, let me know, because that's kind of the thrill, is that, yeah. Look to camera, so I'm looking at you, and awesome. And yeah.
There is only one Tom Price-Stevens, indeed. No, I love it. I think we should end on that note. Thank you. There is only one Tom Price-Stevens.
Thank you very much, Rachel. And Rachel, have you fun tonight interviewing people?
My pleasure. Oh, I love it. Oh, yeah.
I'd be like, how was tonight for you, Rachel? How was hosting at the Rooftop Gardens?
I love hosting at the Rooftop Gardens.
Yeah. How does it compare to other venues in which you've hosted recently?
Blimey, he's good. Just have my job. It's very upmarket. You know, I like my free champagne.
Cool. And is that now part of your rider as a host? You need free champagne after every gig?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like one of those what they call divas, who
Diva.
only will do a gig if she's got the champagne there.
You look a little bit of a diva in a nice way, like as a positive diva. There you are. See, and we've landed on that perfectly. So I think one more question. What's next for you? What's your next hosting job?
What am I doing next? Ooh, well, my agent will find me something. Fingers crossed. Yeah.
She's got an agent, everybody. I've not got an agent. This girl's big time. So can I sign off? Can I just get rid of you and be like, thank you very much for a lovely evening. Rachel was fantastic. Good night, everybody.